time for a little more fun and games. And Matt, we got a couple more episodes of this. I think after episode 4, I'm going to have to think of some new material. But now it's time to learn a little bit more about Dustin. So Kevin, it's your turn to ask Lund and I some questions about Dustin. And we'll see if either of us are right or even if what you think is right. And Dustin, if your favorite number isn't what we think it is, please tell us right away and don't make us live that lie. So this one, I worked pretty hard on the name because, the other names have been pretty not bad. So this segment is called The More You Know.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Man,
Lundy doesn't even get it over there.
No, I get it. It's like that NBC star that shoots across the screen.
Yeah, and his last name's Moore, so it's like the more you know, but also he's the more we know. There's a lot of layers to it, man. I worked really hard on that.
Well done, man. Well done.
All right, question number 1. We've talked a lot about Dustin's family owning Northwest Motors over the years. So as part of that, in high school, he was able to get a decommissioned cop car, or at least that's the story he told us. What type of car was it that he drove in high school?
Well, you'd know this more than me. I've never even heard that. I just got to guess that it's like a Crown Victoria because I usually mistake those for cop cars, but that's just a guess.
Yeah, I have no idea what he drove in high school. Crown Vic's a great guess. I'll go with an Impala.
An Impala?
Kev?
Yeah.
Kev, you got to know.
I think it's a Dodge Avenger.
Nailed it.
Oh, wow.
It was a gold Dodge Avenger. And the one night I fell, I was tenting in a backyard at a party and I was getting my tent out of my car and I slipped and I fell and I pulled the door handle off. And the only door handle my dad had at the dealership was a white one. And so my Dodge Avenger became a gold Dodge Avenger with a white handle.
Sounds pretty cool.
All right, so when me and Dustin were 18 years old, we got tattoos together. Where on Dustin's body is his?
Dustin's, I believe it's like between his shoulder blades.
Oh, geez, I've seen his body, his naked body, way too many times, and I can't picture where that tattoo is.
Then you know it's not on the front.
It might be on the front.
It just clicked that it is not, in fact, on the front.
It's not on the front. That's what I meant to say. I will say it's not a tramp stamp. I'll go it's on his right shoulder blade.
So Ted's right, between the shoulder blades, kind of like at the top of the spine, base of the neck.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here's the next question. Well, what is it? There's 3 elements minimum that you need to answer.
So from what I remember, it says his name. So that's one element.
First or last name?
It better be his last name. Pretty weird if he had his first name.
Or wait,
there.
You got them together. Does it say Kevin?
Oh,
or
does it say Kevin? Oh, it says Kevin's name.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cute.
The classic mix-up. Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's a Canadian.
I was gonna say there's a Canadian flag in there, and something to do with hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
I think
sticks.
there's like hockey sticks.
Yeah.
In it or something like that.
Let's go with those 3.
I think now that I think there might be hockey sticks in there. So I had name more. I think you have your year of birth, which is 86 in there. And the big part of it is a maple leaf. So that could be that's more Canadian, not necessarily hockey. But now that I think about it, there might be some hockey sticks in there as well.
It's the classic 18-year-old hockey tattoo.
Yeah.
I wore white sunglasses and had puka shells too.
Yeah, I've got a calf tattoo I got when I was 19, which I found out is not very cool. So yeah, I can't judge too much.
Yeah, no, man, that's super cool.
Maybe we can run some really shitty contest so that Dustin has to show us his tattoo.
Yeah. I thought like the contest should be someone gets to tattoo Dustin. That'd be a better contest.
Yeah, let's do a contest where the loser has to get a tattoo. I've been looking for an excuse anyway.
So let's worry about the one contest you're in first.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll give you guys each a point there.
All right, that's fair.
Dustin attended an East Coast Hockey League training camp as a tryout. What city was that in?
I know it's down in the States, and I'm gonna say
You're really narrowing it down now.
okay. I'm gonna go with Boston.
Okay, Ted?
I'm thinking
It's a little bit of a
he's-
trick question.
Yeah,
a
because I
little bit.
thought
the way you worded it.
I was positive that you went for like an AHL. I thought you went for a tryout in San Antonio. I feel like I've heard that story.
You nailed it.
I might have worded the question wrong by accident because I think you had a contract in the East Coast League, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. Thank you, Brent Sutter. You sold me.
Hope they kept the receipt.
They did.
So this is a pretty subjective question, but we'll see. Ultimately, my answer is the right answer.
Oh, I like it. That's
Okay, well, I'm going to
confidence.
say what you say.
I go last. What is Dustin's biggest hockey achievement?
Ooh.
Well, it was funny. I feel like I brought this up and because he forgot about it once. I know, like I hate it, but he's in the Hockey Hall of Fame, or like his gloves and stick or something like that are in the Hockey Hall of Fame from the Viking Cup for a points record. So I wonder. I have a feeling because it's subjective that's not the right answer, but I think it's got to be up there.
I know Dustin play. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the university or the colleges. He was on Team Canada, and I think they went over to
The World University Games. I think.
yeah,
they were,
okay, World University Games, and they went over to China China.
Yeah, China.
So that'd be my vote.
Playing on my line in the long ball bombers. Both good answers, really good answers. Ted was right, actually. I had Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Me and three of the guys I played with on the Olds Grizzlies got selected to play for the AJHL South team in the Viking Cup against like Finland, and there was a bunch of different countries, and the Americans they brought their under 18 team, and all the other teams were U20s, or the AJHL teams were U20s. So we were a little older, but that year, Kyle Okposo and Alex Stalock were on the American team, and Trevor Lewis, so 3 NHLers. And I ended up having a really good tournament, and we ended up losing the gold medal game, but I had 16 points in 6 games or something, got pretty lucky, and they came and took my jersey after, which I thought was pretty cool, and ended up in the Hockey Hall of Fame, and found out after that Henrik Zetterberg and there's a few other Europeans that had played in that tournament that I ended up with more points as. So that's going to my grave with me. That's a pretty cool achievement.
It's the right answer.
It's the right answer.
Nice.
Teddy brought it up a while back. I totally told, you kind of forget as you move on. It's because it's in Toronto, and the Canada jersey behind me is a pretty cool achievement too, but it would have to be Hockey Hall of Fame.
We joke about your hockey career, but yeah, it's a pretty amazing feat, and it all led you to doing a podcast in your basement on the weekend. So congrats, man. Way to go.
Yeah, you're trending up.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Can you beat him at a beer chugging contest?
No.
No, I can't. Like,
And my answer is no.
like maybe overall volume, maybe, but not speed.
This body's built for speed.
Oh,
baby.
yeah,
body's-
and Lund's is built for endurance.
Yeah, you got it, Kev. You got it.
Both of them brought to you by Burger King.
You used to be a long distance runner, now you're a long distance drinker.
Hey, I adapt.
Okay, so for those that don't know, Dustin can drink a pint of beer incredibly fast. What, 4 gulps, maybe?
Yeah, I don't even
3
know.
or
I haven't
4?
done it. I haven't done it in a while. I
what
might
is
have
it?
to do one for the podcast.
All
one
right,
day.
future content. We're going to see his tattoo while he chugs a beer.
Yeah, what is it, like 2.5 seconds? 2 seconds, Dust?
I think it's quicker.
Under 2 seconds. Wow. All right. Well, I mean, you still have to prove it, I guess. But
Man, I'd love
Yeah,
to
we'll
live
prove
in a
it.
world where under 2 seconds is impressive. All right, so I guess we'd say we know a lot more about Dustin than we know about any of the rest of each other. So it's I don't know. Draw your own conclusions there, but certainly led a very rich life, I guess, that we've learned, and a lot of stories to go with that. So thanks everyone for hanging on.
Oh dear.